Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Hits and Headlines. Whether you're one of our amazing subscribers or tuning in for the first time, we're so glad you're here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on all things entertainment and beyond. Today, we're thrilled to talk about a homecoming that's making headlines. Sofronio Vazquez, the talented champ of The Voice USA, is back in the Philippines. From his incredible journey on the global stage to what's next for him back home, there's so much to unpack. To dive into this exciting topic, let's welcome your favorite host, Zachary, who's always got the latest on music and entertainment.
Hi everyone, welcome to Hits and Headlines. I'm Zachary and I'm so glad you're here. Let's dive into today's exciting topics.
And Dinah, who's just as excited as all of us about Sofronio's return.
Hello, everyone. It's great to have you with us today. I'm Dinah, and I can't wait to jump into our discussion. Let's get started.
Take it away, Zachary and Dinah.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. You know, we like to dig into the more, the more surprising things that pop up. And today, it's Sofronio Vazquez.
Yeah.
This guy, he's Filipino-American singer, just won, the voiceover in the U.S. And get this.
Yeah.
He's making headlines in the Philippines.
That's right.
And that's what we're gonna kind of unpack that a little bit today.
Yeah, it's really interesting because, if you look at the Philippine news, you would think, from this article at least, that his win on The Voice is almost like, a side note, like, oh yeah, and by the way, he also won The Voice in America.
Right, exactly.
The article's really focused on his return to the Philippines, which I think that's the more intriguing part. Like,
why is that so newsworthy?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what is it about this guy that is making people, take notice?
Yeah, and they don't, the article itself doesn't really even get into, like, the whole The Voice thing.
No, not really.
Right. It really just says, like, oh, yeah,
Wasn't it season 26?
Yeah, season 26 winner, Sofronio Vazquez. And it's like, okay, well, like, what's the big deal? But clearly there's something there.
There's something else there. Yeah.
And that's what we want to kind of dig into.
Exactly.
So why might The Voice, quote unquote, The Voice USA winner, have so much appeal, like, over in the Philippines? What do you think about that?
Well, I think we got to look at, the cultural context here, right?
Okay, yeah.
Vazquez, he's Filipino-American.
Mm-hmm.
So right there, he represents, a connection to both countries.
Yeah.
And so his success in the U.S., that could easily be seen as a source of pride for Filipinos.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So they see one of their own, so to speak, making it big on, on a global stage.
Global world stage, yeah.
And that's got to resonate with people.
Yeah. I mean, everyone likes to see, like, someone who, they identify well.
For sure.
Do well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. So this article we have, it's from ABS-CBN News, which is, one of the big media outlets over there.
Yeah, major outlet.
And this was published January 5th, 2025. So very, very recently.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing. It's not just like in the entertainment section.
Right.
This thing is like...
It's everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's like news, Metro style, sports, music. Wow. I mean, it's all over the place, like what's the deal with that?
Yeah, that's pretty telling, right? I mean, it seems like they're not just looking at him as, just another singer or, reality show winner.
Mm-hmm.
There's something, maybe they see him as like a cultural ambassador or someone who can kind of, bridge those two cultures a little bit.
Right. And that's probably why they're putting it in like all these different categories. It's like they're saying this is important to everybody, in all these different walks of life.
It's not just like for music fans.
Yeah. It's like this is a big deal to everybody in the Philippines.
Right. It's for the country almost.
Yeah. And so that kind of makes you think like, okay, so what does this mean for Vazquez, right? Like,
yeah, what's next?
What's next, right? I mean, is he going to try to build a career over there now?
It's definitely possible, right? I mean, he's got this platform now from winning The Voice, and all this attention he's getting that could translate into a pretty solid fan base.
Right.
I mean, who knows? He might be able to tap into a whole market that, that really appreciates his unique background.
Right. And they already like him, so he's kind of got a leg up, right?
He's got a head start.
Yeah, he's got a head start. And they obviously, appreciate the talent. I mean, he won The Voice.
Right.
Exactly.
So, I mean, that's an interesting thought, right? Like the Voice winner, he's coming back and he's venturing into this whole other cultural landscape.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty cool, I mean, that's something we definitely want to keep our eye on.
Absolutely. I mean, it raises all sorts of questions, right? Like, how are people going to receive him?
Yeah.
What kind of music is he going to make?
Yeah.
And how is he going to navigate that, that dual identity of being both Filipino and American?
Yeah. How's he going to blend those two?
Yeah. It's going to be really interesting to see how it all unfolds.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely a story worth following.
So, all right, let's wrap this up.
Okay.
We got Sofronio Vazquez, the Filipino-American who won The Voice USA. He's back in the Philippines. And the reception, well, it's pretty enthusiastic.
Yeah, it's surprisingly so, I'd say.
It's making everybody wonder, could this be it, right? Could this be the start of a crossover career for him?
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, only time will tell.
But definitely keep an eye on this guy.
Yeah, definitely a story worth following, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for breaking that down with me.
Anytime.
All right, and we'll see you all next time.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.